Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, it is a new day as we are chasing the rarest cape in the game, the untrimmed Slayer cape. In fact, it is essentially Season 3 has begun of Slayer Locked. We've been here for one hell of a long time, boys, but let me tell you, I am so excited. And before we dive into this minigame that honestly I've never touched, I just want to say, man, across the 60 plus videos now that y'all have been supporting, I really appreciate it. It's a great way to catch up and see some really terrible editing of our whole story so far. We started as a hardcore Iron Man, and we are completing every single Slayer task in the game while getting what is still one of the rarest capes in the game, the untrimmed Slayer cape. Have you seen this monster, man? Do you know what the hell this is? If you're playing this game meta, you shouldn't have. And yeah, the untrimmed Slayer cape, one of the rarest capes in the game, hardest to get, and we're getting so close to getting there. It might seem pretty far away, but I'm guilty. I'm glad you guys have joined us today, and for sure we'll dive a little bit more into what's new and what's ahead of us. But we have finally got our Slayer helmet. It has literally taken us this long. It was our last challenge of Season 2 for us to be able to move on into Season 3. This is perhaps the best item in all of old school RuneScape, certainly one of the most powerful, and honestly, once you get it imbued, it really changes combat, it changes Slayer forever. We're going to see a huge boost on our stats, but that's all that's not happening in this episode because we're going to lay out what the future is for Slayer Locked, what's our next steps in this Season 3, as we're going to really start to try and escape the mid-game. So buckle up, thank you for joining us, and let's dive into all that we have ahead of us. But first, why? Let's just take a second to tell you guys why we're even doing this. I have always wanted the untrimmed Slayer cape since I was a kid. I've been playing this game for one hell of a long time, and so I decided to make not only an Iron Man, but a Slayer locked Iron Man as I transitioned over to old school RuneScape. So that being said, what that means is we have to get the untrimmed Slayer cape. We must complete every single Slayer assignment in the game as well, even the ones that suck, and we're setting new goals every season. So here's one for you guys. It's a little bit of a word anagram. What do you think this means? I'll let you guys figure it out. Say it down in the comments. And all I'll tell you is it's 2 words long, not 3. So that being said, now I wanted to show you guys this little clips here. This is actually, in my understanding, the best way to go about getting an imbuing scroll. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically what you would use on a lot of items like a Slayer helmet. And if you come over here to Amir's Arena and you go to these dedicated worlds, you're essentially able to hop into PvP if you are given dedicated gear. And if you win or lose, you get points. I've never done it before, but I've been told, I've seen in other videos from other YouTubers that this is the fastest way to go about it. It's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And so I just wanted to show you guys how simple this is. It's actually rather fun, and it saves you a lot of time in things like Nightmare Zone. So after you use the group queuing option, you literally go right over here, you click to queue for, I was doing 1v1 duels, and then you just join fight once it comes up. It is a little bit of a buggy mess. You're not always going to get in, and at least right now, you got to essentially use what is a max gear set, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody that I was fighting, I think, is just using the default, but you come over here to this box, you can see the stats that you have, and then you're able to change them up as you want, like the actual gear in here. Again, I don't know anything about PvPing. One day, and that's a very long way away, I do want to do something with it, especially if you guys think that would be interesting. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how simple this is. And so I'll show you a fight or two. It's really rather fun. I actually really enjoyed it. It's just another reason why old school RuneScape and forgotten minigames like this, if you could even call this forgotten, I would, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, really are rather fun. So after we hop in, there's a little bit of a countdown, and basically it looks like this guy's stuck with the same default gear, and yo, he's actually gonna fight me, it looks like. So often people are just running to the door because it's faster, and you're gonna see my high quality PvPing skills. I know you want to like dump your spec early. It looks like that's what he's doing too. Try to use your prayers, and he's not even praying, so surely we're gonna win this, right? I think he just wasted all of his DDS spec on us now. But anyway, now I'm kind of wasting mine. This is a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna switch over to a crossbow. Maybe that's gonna do more damage. It looks like we're both poisoned, so I think one of these removed poison. Maybe it didn't, I don't know. But yeah, I am no PvP professional. But I think we'll cut to the end of the fight now because this is painful. Anyway, there we go. We won the fight, and you can see we got 16 reward points. I don't really understand the point of increasing your rank, but 16 reward points towards a total of only 200, that's really rather fast, man. Like, basically, what, it's like 12 fights? So, that being said, now that we've got our helmet, we have the crafting level to wear it, we have, in fact, imbued it. One thing that we are working on, one new goal, which is not the goal that I shared earlier, but maybe it's a little bit of a hint, so to speak, is unlocking quests. And in particularly, for us to get here to Pirate Island, it's not saying that because I used the strange device in the last video, so I'm not going to go and bother doing that again. You get tased a whole lot, but basically we got to come over here to Pirate's Cove. I think I said Pirate Island, apologies. And it's a part of like lunar diplomacy. So, never done it before, kind of excited, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really cool quest. It actually unlocks a whole new spell book. I know nothing about this, never done it. We have all the things we need except for the crafting level. And look at this, 2 quest points, rune crafting experience, and of course a whole new spell book. So I'm really excited to explore that. We will be getting this episode. Again, if you clicked on this and you're like, what the frick, man? You said you're Slayer locked, and so far you're talking about crafting and showing us a mini game. I promise you it's all going to make sense for all the veterans that have been here for a while. You know, we go on really long side quests, man. But yeah, we're doing all of this for a master clue scroll. So this is all the crap that I have gathered in who knows how long of like AFK mining at gems or from all of our Slayer drops. 1.4 mil on an Iron Man, and we're gonna craft it all. So that's 56 crafting, quite a few levels to go, but sufficient to say it's really easy, man. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love leveling crafting. This is 57. I love leveling crafting. It's like a super chill skill, and I really do enjoy it, especially on a main, because you just buy everything. It's just like brain dead. But that's 58. The levels are just rolling in, man. I know it seems super quick for you guys. It actually took me quite a while. And we're honestly getting a lot of good upgrades here too. But of course, again, that's really not the purpose of this. I'm not even sure if I'm making these things into the right things, by the way, but I'm just kind of doing things that I think could be helpful, but you guys might be freaking out. Like, I'm doing most of the sapphires into the game's necklaces. I figured that made the most sense because there's a lot of teleports, and with 59 unlocked, I think you guys can guess what the next level is. Yep, 61. I actually lost to 60. But yeah, so that's 61. That was quite a long time to say the least. A lot of AFK mining and a lot of AFK crafting. But hey, here we go, lunar diplomacy, boys. So let's call this essentially part 2 of the video. And I gotta tell you, I think our character has a fascination with pirates. It's actually really fascinating. So basically in this quest, we're gonna go and make peace with these pirates, so we can go over to this like whole other tribe that I guess hates the Fremric, which I guess makes sense. One's apparently all about magic and the other is fighting. I don't know, blah, 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 whatever. Pretty cool. But look at this, man. This is what I care about. Arr, yar, let's be on our way, yar. What? Why are you talking like that? The amount of times our character is so fascinated with pirates, you guys, it's hilarious. If you guys noticed that, I pointed it out in other videos in the past, but sufficient to say, anytime there's a quest that we're allowed to talk, why yes, tally-ho, I suppose they'll have to. Our character has some obsession with talking like a pirate, man. It's hilarious, and it always pisses them off. Is RuneScape, you know, Jagex trying to teach us like some lesson here on being ignorant? I have no idea, man. I think it's just stupid jokes, but it's kind of funny. But yo, look at this, man. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how far into the video it is for you guys, but this is sick. She's just floating around watering flowers. These walls are beautiful. I'm not even panning this, by the way. This is part of the lunar diplomacy. High quality Jagex, man. But what is this? This bank's missing a person? Is that normal? Have you guys seen? What is that? That's a bloody chicken. Wait, no. That's Baba Yaga, man. Dude, I'm a Smite player. Is anyone a Smite player? Say it in the comments, bro, if you guys used to play Smite. Baba Yaga from Smite 1 OG. Crazy. I love these shops too, man. Definitely something that Jimmy instilled in me. Anytime you can go and buy like unique looking gear, This is cool, dude. Anyway, oh, hey, lady, what's up? Yo, she's wearing my crown, man. Why, hello, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? I'm gonna just save that model for later. Okay, so basically we're here and we have to go through some spiritual awakening, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, back into the really cool town. To no surprise, we gotta go see Baba Yaga. I really do hope this is Baba Yaga. Surely it is if it's a chicken in a house, man. You have traded Baba Yaga? No way. That's awesome, man. Look at this. All of these staffs. I don't think you can normally buy staffs at Magic Shops, at least not the Varrock one. The manual for the people. And does she like us? Ah, visitor from a distant land. Oh, cool. So she's not against us. Anyway, we're basically learning how to make all the armor so we can go through this ritual, so we can talk about dreams. So we got to come and kill these really ugly, tanky Makalakas here to come and make the armor. But then we're also going to have to go and mine some of the armor. I don't know. I think we even have to go like find a ring in a well or something. Or maybe I'm quoting Oblivion, but don't mind me, man. I just look how many freaking zeros I'm hitting, dude. I guess I'm not wearing a Slayer helmet right now, but Barrow's gloves, baby, like surely, man. But yeah, so honestly, we are gonna set some new goals in season 3 here, but I think we'll be talking more about them later. And look at this, man. Look at this animation stall. That takes so long. So for us to make the lunar staff, we have to come and charge it. You can go through the abyss. That's what I would just recommend. Sure, you can get PK. Just don't bring anything you don't mind losing. Or just be an idiot like me and bring it anyway and then cry about it when you get PK'd. It's up to you. There we go. Use. Yeah, brilliant. Well done, man. Use it on it. It looks like he just smacks it. I think that's all the charges. We can go and assemble the rest of the gear now. But Lunar Staff, this looks pretty cool. Hello? Okay, well, apparently we can't wield it. But whatever. That's fine. We'll eventually be able to wield it, surely. But we lost our Draymond staff. I do have a spare. Always make spares, you guys, man, of things that are valuable. So then we got to come down here, mine some lunar ore in this little mine on the island. This is a sick island, bro. Has anyone done, do you guys know? Tell me in the comments or whatever. Has anyone actually made a chunk locked account starting here? I feel like this has a lot of really cool content, but I guess the quest requirement to get here is really steep. But I don't know. It'd be pretty sick to start here, man. I think it's a beautiful little land. You could like be a mage and everything. Maybe not a lot of monster density, but I guess you wouldn't. Oh, there's even flax. Dude, yeah, so you could really train a lot of your skills here if you made a chunk account. Anyway, you guys aren't here for that, so sorry, don't mind me. But anyway, you guys, look at this, bro. Look at this Chad, man. I just had to show you guys this. There's no way this is a bot, right? Let's see if he responds. Surely not, because why would a bot even be wearing? I don't even. Yo, he did. What a bro, man. Oh, he looks so cool. This is what I dreamed about as a kid, man, in RuneScape 3. Looking half as sick as that. Although, you guys, I can't lie, man. Like, we actually look kind of dope in this. Like, this is some like villain Sandman looking dude. So anyway, we're gonna enter the dreaming now. We've got all of our gear here. And basically, I think there's a fight, so I am bringing food. It did say to bring some combat. Huh? Where am I? No, I actually, where? Is this like supposed to be our dream? Are we inside our brain? I don't know, man. Read my life. Can we read this? Oh, that's so lame. I was hoping that would be sick if it was like a little documentation of your story. Okay, well anyway, so yeah, we're in here. It looks like we are in fact sleeping, and we're gonna basically have to go through all these random trials. To my understanding, it's all these little platforms behind us. They're kind of boring looking. Well, look at that one. That's kind of neat. All the little like floating dishes. And then some shroom geysers, I guess. I have no idea, man. They're moving, so I guess it's a geyser. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But basically, we got to go through all of these trials. We get launched on these little pads. This is at least a little fun memory one. Let me tell you, RuneLite, absolute lifesaver. Makes this so much easier. And he's just yapping numbers at us. And so what, we got to like guess the next number in the row or something? I cannot understand you. Whatever, man. We might just start spacebar in this if I'm being honest. Yo, boys, look at this, man. We're nearly done. Okay, so this has been the most painful of all the trials. By the way, those geysers, they're not geysers, they're trees. But this is like straight up out of like some Mr. Beast, like, I don't even know, Squid Games. But look, this came first, man. I wonder if they got inspiration from RuneScape, man. Maybe RuneScape's got to go sue them. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But anyway, we have like 2 options, 3 options here. I'm going to go this way. Oh, the line didn't appear. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. I'm so pissed. I have guessed wrong. I have lost track how many times, boys. Anyway, we finished it up. We did have a super simple battle. I didn't even bother recording it. And here we are, man. We read the book of our life, and we've escaped the dream. And we're like, was it all a dream? Was that always there? Was this always here? You must be using the Lunar Spellbook to use this lectern. Huh, that's cool. I figured that's how we were going to switch to Spellbook, but guess not. Anyway, I think we're at the end. Remember to equip the Seal of Passage. And yeah, so there we go. We're going to finish the quest here. Really cool land. I've really enjoyed this. Come back over to the Onamancer. And start with your very sick and... Okay, we're just sharing all of our knowledge. Yeah, she's been just trying to educate us, man. She wants a smart man in her life. She don't want nobody dumb or whatever. But anyways, this is going to be quest complete. It should unlock the Lunar Spellbook. And with the Lunar Spellbook, it's not really combat-based, I don't think. There's, like, teleports in it. I know the plank-making thing is in it. That's about all I know about it. Is that embarrassing, you guys? Probably. What's the most iconic spell in the Lunar Spellbook? I highly doubt I'm going to use it, but quest complete. 2 quest points, some magic, 50 Astral Runes, sick. I guess that's nice, in case we want to actually use the Spellbook. I gotta say, this staff is dope, man. If I can actually use this to teleport around and everything, like, we are for sure using this as much as possible. But yeah, pretty cool gear. Decent quest, can't complain. There is more in the chain. Oh, yo, look, the book icon changed. Okay. And there's still a home telly, so we can still get back to Lumbridge at least. That's... You look, the wand changed too, man. Okay, that's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Again, we need magic for combat in order for us to balance our Slayer experience. But I gotta say, I've been pretty impressed with this quest. And now, boys, finally, it is time for us to go and get that Master Casket. I think we're on the last step, maybe the second to last step, but this is going to be my first time ever completing a Master Casket. So let's read the clue scroll. We do have the strange device. We take the tickle damage, and sure enough, it's an ancient wizard trio on Pirate's Cove. We kind of already figured that out in the prior episode. So let's run on over to the boat, try not to offend any pirates, and kill these wizards, which is why I'm bringing all this D-hide, by the way. It is multi, so this is fun. I guess we're going to have to tank test stupid moss giants too, but whatever. It is what it is. I tend to always just kill whichever is the closest to me first, if I'm being honest. But if I'm aggroing you guys by doing the wrong one, I'm so sorry. I guess I maybe should be using a different prayer than magic, but whatever. Here goes the last one. Nearly dead. Always bring your anti-poisons when you're doing hard and above. And there we go, man. Few extra runes there. We got a prayer pot for free, kind of chill. And yo, we got it! We got the casket! Oh, that's amazing! I wasn't actually expecting it. I wasn't counting. Oh, this is so cool. We should go open it somewhere special. First ever master on the account, boys. Maybe we teleport back to Moon. Yo, look at that teleport. Alright, right here. This is good enough for me with Joe Schmo running by with his Abyssal Whip. And look at this. What are we gonna get? Who knows? We also got a lamp. So let's show you guys. And a little dig for good luck. 2 digs for good luck? Should we do 3? 3 for good luck? Okay. Alright. We're sending it. We're sending it. Come on. Do you want to mimic? Hell no. I don't even care. Unless it's like better chance. But we're not wasting the time with it. If I say no, dude, can I change it in the future? If you change your mind, speak to the strange casket found upstairs in Watson's house in Husidius. Oh, what the fudge is this? I guess Purple Sweets, 300k. Oh, well, that's disappointing, but I guess what was I really expecting? I do have to say, going forward, you guys, I might not waste y'all's time and my own doing all these caskets. If it's like something fun like this, like a master, it sends us on a crazy like journey, is it really worth it? I don't know. Like maybe we just do hards I don't know, like, let me know your thoughts on that. But hey, so as we're going to be wrapping this video up soon, I do want to talk to you guys finally about some of Slayer. And sufficient to say, we'll for sure do a deep dive more in the future, but our next big step is getting bossing unlocked, because we have finally moved on from Chandler. She's crying in the corner now, and we are on to the next Slayer Master. So there's a lot of tasks that are unique to Neve that we're going to have to go through. Here's basically our best well-rounded gear that we have. Here's our stats, not looking too bad, and we're going to send at least a few tasks before we wrap up this last portion of the video. So we got cow fights. Can't lie, they're not exactly the most exciting, but I kind of love it. You throw the cannon down, and it's never missing. Like, they have, oh look, there's a red circle there. Someone else must have hit that. But you just throw the cannon down, it's never missing. It's absolutely dumb easy experience. We are burning through our cannonballs. Like, look, 161, and we just started this, and we're already at 153. You're not really getting any drops out of it, but this is just a fast way to get a task done rather than skipping it. So I can't complain. Do you guys like skip block? Like, what does your list look like for Neve? Because I guess I need to figure that out. But for sure, my goal is to get some bossing done. We really need some gear upgrades. And so that is me giving you a little bit of a hint about our next video. But of course, I do want to see, can you guys guess what certain thing we're going to work on? It is in fact 2 words. And that's going to be one of our goals in the next part of this season. But beyond that, it's going to be getting some gear upgrades as well, in particularly tied to bossing. And I think we'll just have to share that bit of news for the next future. But if you guys have a brain, I think you're going to probably guess it, or you're going to probably change my mind and say something really cool in the comments. Kerr asks, okay, so see, great example. Technically, a gear upgrade is in fact tied here. We can get that battle axe, would be absolutely amazing. It's basically like the 3rd best battle axe in the game. So I don't know if we're going to get any luck with it, but we are certainly going to send the task and see what happens. And also 266 tasks, always every 10 tasks. Of course, we're going to keep going over to Konar, but we'll see what we have to do. Let's grab ourselves a leaf blade. Alrighty, so just to show you guys, 86 kills in, 127k richer, for sure not a bad task. I am not sure how to rank tasks yet either, so I do want to hear y'all's thoughts. I can't canon here, but man, like, look at that. Easy money, 20k just like that. Pretty nice. Anyway, hello, beautiful. We're back. And hopefully Neve can be good to us. Give us something special. Boss task, please. That would be absolutely amazing. I have to say, oh, yo, look at this dude. Does Slayer Helm stack with Void Boys? Oh, Fossil Island Wyverns. Okay, man. Well, easy money, shorter task, but they're a little harder to kill, but maybe not with the Slayer helmet. Let's go find out. And look at that, dude. 26 max hit is absolutely crazy. We are using a combat potion as well, but if you come here and kill the long-tailed wyverns, we talked about it in a prior video. And so, by the way, for everybody that's new, I do promise you, if it's tasks that we've already done, we're not really going to be going in depth on it, but I do want to show you guys real quick again our little Slayer map as well as our drops so far. So with only 12 killed, 120k made, we are doing some birdhouse runs too, by the way. Kind of just for shits and giggles, if I'm being honest. But anyway, so pretty solid money. Let me show you our Slayer map, how far along we've come on it, and then really talk about what's next for this series. So here's our map of every single creature that we have killed so far. And just to add a little bit of a zoom out to it, I hope to make something really pretty one day for you guys. But hey, that being said, basically we need to upgrade our gear. We need to get ready to start killing some bosses. So where do you think we need to go in our next episode? I'm so excited to get there with you guys. We'll line out all those goals. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, friends, and have a good day. Bye-bye.